Apollo did justice. What the hell are you doing in my living room? Hello. How are we doing? Yeah, we're finally back on this. It has been a long-ass time. Yeah, this isn't Apollo Justice music. I forgot to open up Spotify, so I just threw on the... This song was just there, because this is my alarm. So I was like, fuck it, I need something. This will do. And in hindsight, having lying coldly as my alarm is kind of stupid, because I'm lying warmly. That's the point of sleeping. Hello, streamer, and happy Saturday afternoon, Yellow Nation. It is a happy Saturday afternoon. I'm having a good one. My necklace is incorrect, but I can't fiddle with it, because I just did my nails. And by did, I mean I threw a new fresher paint on them. What the fuck did I just say? I threw a new coat of paint on them. They're a little fucked up right now. I wasn't here yesterday, and I'm so mad. Ah, You will be lying coldly once you take off the blankets. Only for a little bit, though. Because I'll be lying coldly, and then I'll be sitting up coldly, and then I'll be standing coldly. Which is true. Okay, this definitely isn't Apollo Justice music. Let me turn this off. I have only one pod in. And they're not AirPods. They're like some silly knockoff. I don't know what they is. So yeah, we're finally getting back to... It has been 5 months since I streamed Apollo Justice. 5 whole months. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Apollo Justice, 5 months ago. I get away. Hello from Japan, looking good as usual. Thank you. That's awesome. I've never been to Japan. I know someone who's been to Japan. 2 people, actually. And they both had a great-ass time. It's a little outside of my budget to visit, I think. And also, because, like, nearly all the traveling I do is, like, tournament or event-related. My camera feels like it is incorrect. I think I'm making that shit up. Yeah, I left Apollo to do Justice alone. I'm like Phoenix in this game. What do you think of LEGO having mechs in every theme except like City and Friends? I like it. I think it's good. Mechs are just cool. Mechs are cool. They're very much not for me. Minus some of like the big ones in... Some of the big ones in Ninjago are really cool. It is the same build every time. It is the same build every time. Exactly. But, like, they're harmless. They're harmless additions, right? They're mainly there for the kids. You get me? The kids see Superman in a cool mech, and they're like, yay! I want Superman in the mech. I want him to punch Lex Luthor in the forehead, and his head blows up. And, like, for that, they're perfect. Everyone is up celebrating. This is theme of... We're going back to the courtroom, so we can officially divorce Ed and Jury. There we go. I think my nails are probably dry enough for me to safely do this. I did get a new necklace recently, actually, but it doesn't have a clip. It's weird. It doesn't have, like, a little chain on the back that I can use to clip it together. Which is a shame, because it's got a wolf on it. It's really cool. Okay, let's get gaming. This is the wrong one. Fuck, dude. Oh... I've been exposed as not making my bed properly. We were just talking about the bed a minute ago, and you can tell I have not made it. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Chat room, if you tell anybody about this, I'll fucking kill you. There we go. Made bed. Made bed. That counts. That counts. That's made. There we go. That's better. Oh, I want Manon X Marissa to happen so bad. I really do. I really, truly do. Also, once again... Because I should point it out, because this is a weird quirk of this game. I am playing in 1080p. Something about the Apollo Justice part of the Apollo Justice trilogy looks really crusty and odd in 1440, which is peculiar. I want to say I can't be here for long, but I can't be here for long, unfortunately. But I want to say I love Yuri. Yuri is epic. I'm fucking saying, I fuck with Yuri heavy. I think I would lean more towards Yaoi than Yuri. Again, we've been over this. I think they both serve their own... They have their own little niches. Is that right? Yes. Damn, we were on day 1. Oh, wait, trial 1. That does actually make sense. That does make sense. Are we at the beginning of the trial? No way, right? Wow, we were not as far into this case as I thought. We were not as far into the... Wait, this is our first time getting to enjoy Clavier in court, isn't it? This is big. By the way, is the audio and stuff good? Huh, Mr. Wright's not here today? Let me try something out of curiosity. Yari. Yari, there's a lot to be said for Yari. Let me see how the game... Is the pixel art still fucked up if I do this? It is. It's real fucked up if you play in 1440. That's unfortunate. No worries. I was hoping they'd fix that. But it still looks great, so I can't be too mad. I love Ace Attorney to bits. It's so good. This is my favorite of the main six. I fucking adore Ace Attorney 4. Mr. Wright's not here today. He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I'm saying. I started my voice training at... I love him. I love him. Apollo is wonderful. He's such he's a wonderful little character. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here. Huh? Okay. Ahem. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. I just finished this game yesterday, so your stream is so well timed. That's awesome. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. Dad, Trucy, don't be nice. Trucy, be nice. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying. Oh my god, wait, why does his neck look like that? I like this character. Some people hate this fucking character. But I think he's great. But his neck looks fucked up. Yo, sup. Hit me with the guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Why does his shirt say $10? Not really. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. I'm saying. Real G's can't keep it cool. I can't read, holy fuck. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Fuck yeah, get his ass. No, yeah, it is definitely. I would agree in it being. It's less that Ace Attorney 4 is the black sheep of the franchise, and more that it's like a sheep that isn't in the same field as the rest of the series, right? 1 through 3 are in a field. There's 3 sheep in a pen together. 5 and 6 are 2 sheep in a pen together. Ace Attorney 4 just got hung out to dry. Just got hung out to dry. It's unfortunate. Because it doesn't well, obviously it takes so long after the first 3, and it's very detached from 5 and 6. And it's fucked up because it's a game I wish there was more of. But I love this game to bits. Sounds like they've both been voice training to... God. Aye, bada bing, gabagoo, nothing like a New York slice, yum yum. I'm saying, that's what Big Wins would say this if he was more accurate. I mean, this is why I loved the Great Ace Attorney so much. Because Ace Attorney, the Great Ace Attorney feels like a spiritual successor to Ace Attorney 4, which would make sense. Because if you don't count the Layton crossover, it's the first Ace Attorney written by Shu Takumi after this one. I want his... Low-key, I want his jacket. His jacket fucks. You know? Like, I have to say, as much as I love Ace Attorney 4, I do think I prefer Great Ace Attorney. Great Ace Attorney is just something really special. June 16th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 4. There he is! There he is! Ah! Not you. I mean, you're great too. Slaps his silly bald head. Yeah, baby. I was actually really torn on playing this or the Great Ace Attorney. And I figured I'd do more of this. I don't mind if there's a big gap between the first part of the Great Ace Attorney 2 and the second part. But I don't know. It's been a while since I've popped on Apollo Justice. And also, I want to play Turnabout Serenade again. Because Turnabout Serenade is a case that I have so much to say when it comes to. I love Turnabout Serenade. It's a case I want to do a video on soon. And I've been putting that off forever. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, her judge. Voice training, her judge. What is this? Some kind of woke court? It's him, the guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor. It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Mr. Gavin, what the hell are you doing in my courtroom? I love Clavia. Long time no see. Long time no see. Were you taking a leave of absence? I wonder how possible Clavia would be to recreate as a me. Who is Jumbo Josh? Jumbo Josh is my plushie that I have. The famous Gotten a Bang Bang character. I was gifted him as a cool present. And if for 200, for how many ever channel points, I will kick him in the head. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum. Yeah? Platinum? Like Marble Blast Platinum? Hooray! I see, to be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not to worry, her judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? Man, it says a lot about me that, like, a lot of what I do is Pokemon, and I thought about Marble Blast Platinum before I thought of Pokemon Platinum. That's bananas. Of the little boy who bested my brother. What? That's not him. Oh wait, it is him. God fucking damn it. It was worth cancelling a show or two. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking... Is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? Why so serious, Apollo? It is a court of law. There's no way to get the crowd jumping, her judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. At Chunk, baby. Today we play it my way. I fucking love him. He's so good. I love his hand. You can't see it because it's behind my face cam, but his hand looks real good right now. I'm so greedy. I'm keeping it all to myself. Nom 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 nom. You don't get any of it. Oh, it's like the platinum trophy from the Big Yellow Twitch channel. I can't even words. So fucking true. I keep forgetting that I added more trophies, so the green one always jump scares me because it's so silly looking. What's that noise? Oh wait, that... I forget the music actually fucking plays. That's so funny. Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecuting. I'm saying. Clavior is pointing at Yellow or choking them. God, if only. The victim. Oh, wow, I forgot that was his name. Palmeractus. Oh my... Oh, I forgot that this name was like this. I forgot his name was like this. Because if you swap the M and the P, it's malpractice. Director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What a loser. What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? I mean, business is a little slow. You know? He had to get a side hustle. Don't shame him for that. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean undeniable? Game too quiet? I'm so sorry. Any other game I would be like, IDC, but it's very important that you hear all the wonderful tastic sounds this game has to offer. In Human Town? So true. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. He's so fucking cool. He's so awesome. 9, not yet. Whoa! First there was a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment? I can't fucking read that. That word is too difficult for me. I swear I could see the guitar for a second. She's so silly. Streamer too quiet. Please scream into my ear a bit. There you go. I got you. That's me if I was the Freddy. The motive, her judge. Why did the little punk do it? That's not nice. Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? He didn't, you silly Billy. Not so fast. Oh, that's what fucking... That's what Lang says, and it makes me happy. Not so fast! God, I love Ace Attorney. Fuck yeah. Streamer too loud. Please stream into my screen a bit. What's up, chat room? Today we're going to be streaming Ace Attorney Apollo Justice. We're getting into the second case. Remember, chat room, if we hit 8 million subscribers, I will Write Ace Attorney 7 all by myself. Don't worry about it. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? He was fucking snooping? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. Oh my god. This is like, okay, this is like the, you know what this is? I think in Ace Attorney 6, I think Nahuta says something like this. And this is like the flirting versus harassment version of that. When Clavius says this, it's fucking awesome. When Nahuta says it, it's like, bleh. God, I want to hit over. I want to hit. Nahuta sucks. He doesn't. That's mean. He's fine. He doesn't suck. He's whatever. That was mean of me. I don't hate him that much. He's just like the lamest prosecutor, but that's still pretty good, all things considered. I like his animations. What is right? They always say that on stage you should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. She's so thinking. Look at it. Thinking. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? Apollo, stop melting. Oh my god, this case is rigged. This case is rigged and over. I've been meaning to play Ace Attorney Contempt of Court for the longest time, and I never got around to it. I thought it was possible to play on a Nintendo DS, and when I found out it wasn't, I kind of ended up putting it off. Hi Big White, new Worms video is pretty cool. Thank you! I love that video so much, so it's been really nice that people have been enjoying it. You, son, are the defendant. Walkie, are you? I ain't your son, old man! You step to a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail. You gotta hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts, I can't words. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Wow. Any other sick-pilled flu cells in chat? My tooth hurts, does that count? I've got a weird lump above one of my teeth, and I don't know what it is. I hope it's fine. I mean, I'm getting it checked out in a few days, so it's no biggie. I swear to God, if I get my tooth checked in a few days, and they're like, no, this is actually dangerous as fuck, you're gonna die, and this is gonna be really hard to fix, I would be so mad, because that's 3 days before I go see my wife. If I have to go to my wife, hey, I've got like super tooth disease, I can't go see you, I'm actually gonna be so mad. Well then, the court will hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself. Hooray! Whenever a new Big Yellow drops, I don't watch it for a couple days because I need to wait for the stars to align where I have an actual attention span somehow. Very valid. I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Not cool, buddy. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See ya. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I'm sick. Sick of people saying AA4 is bad. I love that the general opinion on AA4 has switched so much. Because, like, even the people who don't, like, enjoy it, I think a lot of them are in the boat where, like, yeah, this ain't for me, but I can see why this is a lot of people's favorite. Rather than just thinking this game bad. A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True dat. I tell you one thing, that doc was whack. Well, very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all this. Boy, oh boy. I forget what you do here, but I think I know what I want to press. That doctor was a quacker, someone had to show him what's what. This is what I want to press. So you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic half a year ago. For what reason? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? Oh yeah, AA3 is up there for me. I think AA3 is, out of the main 6, it's my... I go back and forth, honestly. Sometimes I like AA2 more than AA3, and sometimes I like AA3 more. It depends. We had a little run-in with the Rivals family. That's when I pulled a jack move. Yikes! And ran into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting, and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys, so you were carried to the Maractus clinic from there. Apparently, he was shot in the heart. I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart. Don't do that, you would die. Yeah, no, he's my favorite prosecutor, I think. He's brilliant. He's fantastic. I did not have a case in AA4 that I ended and went, thank God that's over. That's very fair. No, yeah, I wish this game had a 5th case. I wish there was more AA4, because it's so special to me. Because 2 and 3 do have cases that... Ace Attorney 2 and 3 do have cases that I would, like, rank less than a 7 out of 10, where I'm not big on them. You know what I mean? How art die? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I feel like I was really tired yesterday, and now I don't feel tired. But now my tooth hurts, which kind of stinks, but whatever. The bullet stopped just short of my thumb, you know what I'm saying? I would have been golden. Like the Freddy? If it weren't for that whack doc. Jew has the fucking circus, yeah. Big Top is a stinker in AA2. I think... I will say, I prefer Big Top to Recipe for Turnabout. But it's not by a lot. How do you put it? Turnabout Big Top, the first day sucks, but I really like the second day. And Recipe for Turnabout, I don't particularly like any of it. It's just like a constant... except for, Tigray. Tigray's cool. I like Tigray a lot. So as you say, the surgery was a failure. And all of it, homies. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. I should double check my evidence and stuff. Actor's autopsy report. Learners. No, this is all fine. Lay Epic maid costume. Gulp. So I gotta go get another doctor to patch me up again. I'll press that. So this bullet is still... You know it. I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Both are better than the Kidnap Turnabout, though. I'm torn. I'm torn. They're all in this weird little bubble to me. Because it's like... Honestly, I think they're like a weird little triangle. If that makes sense. Because Turnabout Big Top is like the lowest low of the three, but the highest high. The Kidnap Turnabout has no lows and no highs. It's a constant like 55%. Minus, I guess, some great characters. And then in the middle is Recipe for Turnabout. So I kind of go back and forth on it. It's weird. And then the other case I would rank in that tier is Turnabout Storyteller, which I don't fucking know. I was in no mood for it. Word, J-Man. What? No accident. That's faux shizzle. I love him. He's great. I love his default expression is just... He looks so confused all the time. I love him. That was the day I figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. What did he figure out? You figured it out that day, so you had no idea till then? Like, the end of the Kidnap Turnabout is like the lamest end to a case. It's so just like nothing. It's peculiar. For half a year I didn't know this thing. You had a bullet in your chest and you didn't know? Heh. Takes more than a bullet to bring me down, Holmes. How many bullets does it take? Yeah, K is great. K is great. Lang is great. But yeah, it's a bit... It's fine. I need more bullets, I'm saying. Did you have an appointment to meet with the victim? In the park, perhaps? Yeah, we went on a little date. You out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Who makes an appointment to get the drop on someone? I came ready to fight my way into that clinic of his. Shortest way to the clinic from my place is through that park, know what I'm saying? He's right, that does seem to be the shortest path. There I was, cold walking through the park. When he comes popping up out of nowhere right before my eyes. I figured someone up on high was looking out for me, know what I'm saying? Interesting. Someone had to show him what's what. Yeah, Ace Attorney 2, the tutorial case was fun. Yeah, I know a lot of people really don't like the first case of Ace Attorney 2. It's fine. Like, there's 5 cases in all of Ace Attorney I would give less than a 7 out of 10, and I don't think that's one of them. I think it's fine. Maybe 6. Sometimes I would put 6 DLC in there. Turnabout Time Traveler. But I go back and forth on that one. That one is very IDK. Honestly, it's a bit IDC as well. Was there anyone with a score to settle with besides this doctor? What the fuck did I just say? You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what had to be done, straight gangster style. But why were you so mad at this doctor? Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man. Okay. Maggie's great. He just let you go without a word. What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. It sounds as though her doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar straight up. He's a badder G than me. It seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Wocky, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. Yeah. I think Turnabout Time Traveler as well is just hurt by, like, the fact that realistically you're playing it after Turnabout Revolution. So you're just, like, whatever you think of Revolution, you're just coming off a fucking roller coaster into, like, the most white bread and water with no ice case in the series. It's kind of wild. It was found during the family health checkup. The family checkup. The family jewels. That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy. So true. Yeah, truly white bread and water with no eyes. The case I would say is, I still say the worst case. The only case I don't like is... What was it? The Foreign Turnabout. 6-1. I hate 6-1. I really do not like it. Really not good. I should replay it at some point and see if I, like, kind of was, like, overreacting, but I don't know. No, I agree. 5 DLC fucking rocks. It's so good. I adore that. It's the best case in the game, I think. Love the Worms Vid. Thank you so much. You got a lot of worm appreciation. You love to see it. What's a relief? What's it about and why do you dislike it? It's incredibly long. It's the only tutorial case where, like, like, hello, Unfelicious Buddy. Hello. It's the only tutorial case where your character has no one to play off. So it's like a real downer. The vibes are horrendous because you are in like a crowd of people who want you super fucking dead. A horrendous villain. I can't stand him. I just don't think the case does anything right. The closest thing that I can say is that Pain is kind of funny. But it's like 3 hours long and doesn't do anything that I think is particularly good. I was just bored to tears the entire time. No, the first case of this game is godlike. It's godlike. The first case of this game is my favorite case across the main 6 games. It's brilliant. That bullet you carry so close to your heart, I nearly said cart. If not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, her Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way, that's whacked. There is proof. Your checkup report. Rocky's checkup report added to the court record. Yeah, granted, yeah, I don't like the Korean judge. He is the weakest judge in the series, but he was one of my favorite things in that case, just by... Like, but that's not a high bar, right? Bad judge is still the Ace Attorney judge, and he's a little fun. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Ah-ha-ha-ha-ha. I'm saying. His character design is amazing. Yeah, exactly. We need to get Ace Attorney cart. This is they're not working on Ace Attorney 7. They're not working on Investigations 3. Ace Attorney cart. Let's go. Now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started. Started? You silly Billy, we've been doing so much stuff. That's the best way I can say. You kind of hit the nail on the head. Spirit of Justice is weird because I think it has a lot of strong points, but it is also just Spirit of Justice. No, I fully agree. I'm on this. Because like I prefer 5 to 6, but realistically, I think 6 is probably the better game. But like the thing with 6 is Ace Attorney 5 is, like, kind of flawed. There's a lot of really good ideas in there that I don't think are executed super well, and that's fun to think about what could have been. Ace Attorney 6 executes pretty much all of its ideas well, but I don't like the ideas. You get what I mean? Does that make sense? Rocky Shore is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Gulps nervously. Oh, this fucking guy. I was wondering when he was going to show up. So, you will tell us your name and occupation. Like, there are points where if you, like, for me, Ace Attorney 6 is 6-3 and 6-5. And if you just kind of turn your brain off and you forget about the rest of the series, especially for 6-5, you have such a perfect little duology there. Those two cases together are mwah. I adore them. I think they're both... 6-3 is definitely a 10 out of 10. 6-5, I go back and forth. Amazing in a vacuum, is what I would say. My name is Wesley Stickler. The Slammer. Fuck, I missed it. Which definition I must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. And once we have accepted this reality, we see that our confusion is not Gestalt per se, but... Rap God. Oh my god. By which he means to say that he is a student. ChatGPT. Looking ass. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, owning my... Yeah, okay, buddy. Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. No, I know his deal. I know his deal. It's not great, but it has a funny resolution, I guess, in a way. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime. You asked quite simplistically what I saw. However, we must understand that the homo say. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. We don't need to get all Homo sapien up in here. A night in the park. That's right, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. And then they kissed! The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointing at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. I think I remember what's wrong with this. Was there anyone else in the park at that time? Yeah. I mean, I won't get... yeah, no, the deal is suspect on purpose. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'll talk about it more when it happens, because I don't want to jump the gun. It's not like AA2 or AA3 bad. It's interesting. I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not. The pistol our witness refers to is this. Shoots judge, runs out of courtroom epically. The court accepts this into evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. Gulps nervously. Casually pulls out a gun. throws at Stickler. Okay, I remember what we gotta do here. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. If I remember correctly, single bullet to the right temple. Get fucked, bozo. Get fucked, bozo. See, he's he's pointing at where Wesley said the bullet went. He's so smart. He's so smart. Gives him a funny little pat on the head. You can't tell I'm doing that, but I am doing it. Ooh, if that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Her Justice? Huh? Oh, ahem. Objection! Hell yeah. Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. He's so funny. Look at this. The autopsy report. Is there a problem with the autopsy report? Right. A problem. Problem. Yes. The problem is the location of the entry wound. The location. You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? Ah, I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. Oh, okay. Okay. The yapper. The yapper. Yeah, okay. It's a well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which points to a basic first... Whew. Was your objection to these krypton particle things? This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small you disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Do tell. Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Calm down. Doing a good job. It is, right? Finally. Her justice. Oh, her justice. Oh, the evil music. No. Yes? Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? That's not a trifle. That's a big fucking deal. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound by your master suffered 7 years ago. Good morning, chat in yellow. I'm saying, what is... Phoenix Wright, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to his testimony. Nyurk. His eyes are so silly. Hey, her forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine... Is that the first time he calls him that? I think that's the first time he calls him that. That's awesome. Let us imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do for her forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout, stop. And you, Frolin? Me? Well, I'd probably scream, eek. And you, her stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? Oh. No, that doesn't... Wait. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required. You silly Billy, you're so done for. A Night in the Park 2. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two! I cried with composure. The funniest fucking thing to say in this scenario. The victim turned in the direction of my voice and a shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Her forehead kisses. I'm saying. I see, so you attempted to stop the crime. You did such a good job. They should... What if Batman, instead of, like, beating up criminals, he just said, cease this at once, you naughty little characters. Crime drops to 0. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature, and the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. This train is a minute late. Oh, I have dealt with trains more than a minute late. It's fucked up. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. That does seem... That went in my mouth incorrectly. Fuck. That does seem to be the case. Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science. I'm such a good reader. Yeah, it was weird when I went to Germany and found out that the trains are, like, not very good. I just kind of assumed that, like, bad trains that were, like, late and shit all the time were, like, a UK exclusive thing. But no, they're very, very much not so. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness. A Night in the Park 2. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice and a shot rang out. Where did he put it? Germany has been cutting funding to their trains for many years now, so that's not surprising. That is unfortunate. Germany has been cutting funding to their trans for many years. Fuck! I hate it! You didn't try to apprehend the criminal? Well, fair enough, he had a gun. It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I hadn't the time. Isn't something about that strike you was odd, Apollo? The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yes. In that case, I'd expect to find something new that we didn't find. How does this go? How does this work again? That's fine. Wait. 2 rounds were fired, fingerprints were wiped. Oh! Objection! It's def your badge. I want to stab Stickler with a gun, not a bayonet, just a regular gun. No bullet, just an empty gun. Oh. Oh boy. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Tisk tisk. Another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you. Wait, okay, he might be the goat, actually. A lot of people could do with hearing this. A lot of people... Shit. Rare Stickler W. Rare Stickler W. Quite a few people could do with hearing this. Come again? Wait a second, you say. A second? Are we intended to wait just... No, he lost me. He immediately fucking lost me. God damn it. One time I went to Kiel, far north of Germany, and we were 5 hours late, and a hurricane happened. Jesus. Also, the trains are very spenny in Germany, I found. Very spenny. Ooh. That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. The soggy train that stinks. I've done that in the UK. It is unfortunate. Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor? Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second? Yes, I mean, no. Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Ah, common ploy, made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Oh. Get owned, you silly Billy. The little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there. I'm not little. Ah ha ha ha. Then let's think like adults. I can't words. Then let's think like adults, shall we, Frolin? Eh? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. Well, Mr. Justice? Could the killer have been wearing gloves? Could the killer have been wearing gloves? No, because the fingerprints... There were fingerprints and they were wiped. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. No, it kind of does. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Roll her forehead. Any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice try to go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. That's fucked up. Don't say that, Apollo. You've got a lot to say. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? 5-man knapsack proportions. Hell yeah, the greatest item to ever do it. When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. Oh. He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler, it must be so hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong. Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. While it is indeed true that once... Oh, my... This fucking guy. What can we say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this? Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. Grr, I'll wipe that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. Oh damn, I forget he just calls him pretty. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. Perhaps you could inform the court as to the true nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene? He threw away the murderous pants. No, he threw away the knife. I'm so happy because my voice training is actually paying off, and now when I talk to people on the phone at work, they call me Miss and Ma'am. That's fucking awesome. Congrats. You love to see it. Is that a sword? Dude, come on. I saw one of those on the late night movie last night. I love the judge. The judge is so awesome. The judge is like... The Ace Attorney judge is like one of the most likable characters ever. He's wonderful. Take that and throws Wookiee's knife at Judge. Just stabs him. He's like, yikes! Youch! And then you just run out the courtroom. This knife was found at the scene of the crime with the defendant's prints on it. His prints! This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, her forehead? You're forgetting two other things that you've just proven. Huh? One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Wookee Kitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Oh. Indeed. Apollo Justice is top 2 in the franchise. There, I said it. I get it. Let's fucking go. For me, it's number 3. But out of the main 6, it's number 1. I do like Investigations 2 and The Great Ace Attorney more. But still. Yeah, he's got the Cody SF5 knife throw. God, I love SF5 Cody. So fucking good. Grr. Never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here. I'm so good at words and reading. The court is of the opinion that our witness is stupid. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear what actually occurred. Apollo Justice is top? No, surely not. Surely not. The Slammer. It is always the same with you people. Whoa, okay, buddy. The thingy on his hat looks like an iridium bar from Stardew Valley. Man, I wanna stream Stardew Valley soonish. But like not a new world. I just kind of want to play on my own farm and be like, hey everybody, this is my farm that I've already made a lot of progress on. Let's just make some more. It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up with him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic... What are you yapping about? He's so sad. That might be a nice idea. Maybe... I'm not going to promise it. It depends on how things go. Maybe, because I'm not going to stream next week, as a fun bonus... Maybe I'll stream some tomorrow. It massively depends, though. Maybe. As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are assuming that my assumption is no better. Maybe, though. Depends on how things go. Ahem, what this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired. From shot to call. From across the stage. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Why didn't you chase the killer? Well, he was a killer, so yeah. Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? Yeah, he doesn't... I don't think the judge is ever named. I think we just call him Judge. And we love him for that. And do we not also know now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not? Does it not, Mr. Justice? I better find a way to take this testimony down quick. From shot to call. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Although I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Although there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect... that word is way too fucking much for me. No thank you, buddy. He actually looks like he's going to cry. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait! Oh, I'm wrong. I'm stupid. Sorry, I probably should have pressed that. I was thinking because of the second shot fired from the pistol. That's my bad. Objection overruled. Try to think before you make assertions. Accusations, Mr. Justice, even. Can you tell us in detail about those 10 minutes? I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. It was late at night. It's not odd to think that there would be few people around in the park. So I just stood there watching? Not much to go on there. Trucy, if you've got something to say, by all means say it. This witness is way too self-assured. There's got to be a weakness somewhere in his testimony. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. Oh. Achong, don't even think about pointing that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight. So rude. He's so rude. Trucy, you're such a thinker. I think we press all. I think I've jumped the gun a little bit. You were certainly composed of someone who had just witnessed a killing. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science. Pursuit? Like Ace Attorney? Yay! One must never flinch at the sight of a little blood. I've actually got a boo-boo on my thumb right now. There was a little blood on it, which is scary. One must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor. Indebted Ace Attorney Westwoods. Hooray! Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. God, I wish he'd say that to me. So nothing strange about how he acted. Trucy looks like she has something to say. Ugh! I can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last, her forehead. Maybe it's time to back off a bit? No. No! The defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor. Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin? Oh, let him play attorney till he's satisfied, I'd say. Ooh. You pronounce it like a hawk tongue. Oh my god. Don't do this to Clavier. Clavier does not deserve this. I will amuse this by composing my next smash hit in my head. He's you know what he's doing? He's like fanfictioning a roster for the next Smash game. That's what he's doing. You may continue with the cross-examination. Oh. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, yeah, I'm being silly. I'm being very silly. Okay. Let's leave it there. One more press, just for fun. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be few people around in the park, so he just stood there watching. Not much to go on there. Okay, Trucy, you're being the thinker. Maybe there isn't anything left to unravel in his testimony after all. Some of us have glamorous careers we'd like to get back to this month, her forehead. Rude. They don't have enough to put Walkie away yet. Should I back off for now? Yeah. Ugh. Ah, there's nothing fishy about that testimony at all. It appears that there are no objections to the witness's current testimony. There are a number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. Ooh. No! Oh, he's so cooked. It seems like we've come to the end of the line here. No, that can't be. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, her forehead? Gulps nervously. How well will RBY Enumons do in Ace Attorney? I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Waki Kitaki. Hold it. Eek! Gulp. Trucy? Nobody move! What's the meaning of this? Who are you? There'll be no verdict in this court. No, yeah, Clavia didn't give a single fuck. Clavia did not give a single fuck. Wait, are you one of the Kitakis? The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Like the Joker? Adjourn the court for 20 minutes. What? This court will not bow to pressure from the likes of her judge. I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman. Irk. Recess, 20 minutes. Oh, I promise you, you'll regret it. Wait, how'd he disappear so fast? Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo. I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man. The devious ne'er-do-well. To be continued. Gulp? Huh? Huh? Oh, I love the Ace Attorney for, the Ace Attorney for the little jingle. Damn, Rip Trucy, you would have loved Skibbity Toilet. Wait, there's more? It'd be fucked up if there was. What do you mean? It'd be fucked up if there was no. The game ends with someone has a knife to Trucy's neck and the credits roll. Turnabout 7-8 mysteriously doesn't have Trucy in it. Trucy, you move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought sniff, sob, boah. It's such a baby. I love him. I love him. Don't cry, Apollo. Grr, those good-for-nothing gangsters. There are some things that you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. I love him. Just calm down, Apollo, or else. She's so fucking cool. Ah, what the heck is that? Surprised? This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I am a big hit. Ha ha ha. Why do you fucking say it like that? Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you... Trucy, there are some things that you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. She's 15! She's just a goober. Leave her alone. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here. Remember what you said to Waki's father yesterday. You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more staged abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witnesses isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. Ooh. That has to weigh multiple kilos. Yeah, well, maybe she's just strong. The little Paper Mario star piece on her ear gives her power. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All the times there were a contradiction. Yeah, there were a lot. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time there was a contradiction. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. He said the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Oh, I have to use my Apollo power. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed to the man pulling the stand. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. Yeah, no, I like perceive. I think perceive is fun. How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games? It's not cheating, officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated. Shut up! He didn't! He's cool! He's cool. Stop being an asshole. Apollo, I'm gonna hit you over the head with a big hammer. So you get a big lump on your forehead. What does that do for us? Shut up. You're being mean. I don't believe... No way! I can't believe this! You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. Watch a testimony? Perceive the truth? The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to I'm so mad. Not true. Yeah, we just had the kidnapping bid. He said you have the power, Apollo. Mr. Wright said that? Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial started? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said, you'll be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yeah, it's not cheating as long as you're cool. You wait till he learns about the Magatama if he thinks the poker cheating is bad. Methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Like Sonic Heroes? Hooray! Let's do it. You know, I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best you can. I just flew in from the coast, and boy, are my arms tired. For fuck's sake. I love her theme as well. Trucy's theme is like such a classic. It's so good. Right, so every time I see boy are my arms tired, I think of, dude, you know, I can show you physically what I am thinking of. Hang on, I'm gonna fucking find it. Whether it's the last thing I do. I swear it's in here somewhere. Oh, fuck. Yes. Okay. Whenever I think of boy are my arms tired, I think of this. I think of that fucking Crash 2 advert. Where Crash says, boy are my arms tired in a stupid fucking accent. Yeah. I've never played this. I should. One of these days I'll actually get this working and going, and it's gonna be swagtacular. Thank you, Crash. You're wonderful. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a CRT. I bought a PlayStation without, like, having a CRT, which feels like a bit of a missed opportunity on my part. I think I'm missing a key piece of the puzzle. Mr. Hat, the type of name Big Yellow would come up with for an unnamed character. I'm stupid. There we go. It is actually. It genuinely. That was the shortest 20-minute recess I've ever experienced. Yeah, fun 20 minutes. Fun 20 minutes. We have fun here. Right, we're fine. Ahem. I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, just say... Oh, you mean me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Ah, right. Him. Don't worry about him. I settled that. You settled that? Yes. It was an out-of-court settlement. Right. Perhaps Fallen would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now as you see it, now you don't. Am I right? I think he's onto me. I wish he could stop being so cool. Oh, he's falling. He's falling for him. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however. But this court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. Let's go, baby. From shot to call. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Okay, it's the third one. It's the third one. I was really hoping you'd forget to switch back to the game. We just stare at your face. Wow, Apollo. Wow, Apollo. You're doing such a good job. Apollo, you're doing... Wow. Holy Whoa. I don't remember this bit. I don't remember the cutscene where they actually kiss in the video game. Holy moly. Oh, sorry. Sorry, chat room. I fucked up my camera. Let me fix that for you. Haha. Scene's over, by the way. Oh, it's a real shame. It was a pretty good scene. Pretty good scene. Boop. I feel like I'm perceiving the streamer. You know what? Fuck you. Perceives your streamer. Do a FNAF jump scare with a zoomed in camera. I got you. There we go. Wait, where's my chair gone? Okay, it went a bit back. It went a little bit further back than I expected. You know what they should do? They should have, like, the opposite of a jump scare, where a character stands right in front of you in FNAF, but they jump backwards. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. Focus energy? Like the move that fucks you up in RBY? My ears hear what he says, my eyes see his expression. Too scary, unsubscribing. Not cool, big yellow, don't do that again. What's this? My bracelet? It's going evil mode. I sneezed so hard I nearly fell from my chair. Have I fallen off my chair in a single shot? I don't think I have. I have actually. No, I think I have fallen. I've fallen once on stream, but it was a long time ago. It was very funny. I think it was during Marble Blast. My bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something. You know, it's Bro Luigi's Final Smash. Okay, here we go. This is the one. Oh, is it? No, it's this one. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them? This has to be it. You mean his habit? Don't forget, Apollo. Is anyone here over 30? No, I'm feeble. I'm 24. I'm just a little character. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. The only time he even had the book open was here. Oh wait, do you mean in the game? The judge is very over 30. The judge is very over 30. I don't know how old Apollo is, actually. How old is Apollo in this game? Is he 21? Well, he's not here. I think... Is he the same age as... No, he's younger. I don't know. I think Apollo is... He's like... I think he might be 21. I forget. Apollo is 30. No way he's 30. Well, when she says daddy, she is just talking about Phoenix Wright, because that's her actual dad. Which means this is the place to look for his habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Know what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. Apollo is 39 years old. Clavia being 24 is crazy good genetics. Is he? Is it? Are you saying he, like, looks really good for 24? I don't know. People don't turn into, like, a geezer when they're 24. Your bracelet? I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy. He's used to RBY focus energy. I think everyone is 30. A year and a bit, and my wife will be. A year and a bit, and my wife will be. That would be cool. But I'm still a ways off. I'm still a ways off. I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Counterpoint, I'm 24 and I feel old. True, I mean, sometimes I feel old. Sometimes I wake up and I just feel fucked up and feeble. This is coffee number 4, which probably doesn't help, but whatever. That's fucking awesome. I just need to touch my bracelet with R as it reacts to the testimony. Ah! My famous bracelet button. What's going on? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. There was a bit where, like, I was hanging out with these two women, and, like, I don't know why. They were, like, cool and awesome and beautiful and stuff. I genuinely thought both of them were, like, 32 or 33. And they were, like, a year older than me. They were so much taller than me. And like, I was, like, so shocked. I thought they were, like, 32, maybe. And no, they were 25 and 26. I was caught so off guard. You never know. But then I feel like my wife looks younger than both of them. And she's 28. So it's like, oh. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else. Oh. Yeah, enjoy your echo chamber, Apollo Justice. Apollo, Trucy, what's happening to me? I'm going fucking red mode. This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing. In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out. Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right? Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with a page of his book. You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out. I'll bet they are. First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking in the right place. She's right, I can only see his face like this. Trucy, make it stop. I don't want to look at Wesley Stickler that closely. His eyes are yucky. Oh, polar bear calendar is a cool idea. I love polar bears. Time to changing. I'm so stupid. Time to try changing my viewpoint. Okay, is it WASD? It is WASD. Found it. Perfect, now you're really ready. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch. Perceive? Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit. Right, you mean when he fiddles with the page. That's right. That's when your signal to look closer to perceive with R. Wait, I fucked that up. Bark the polar bear reference. Real! Real! Find his weak spot and I guarantee we'll all be able to give him the royal flush. Spoken like a true poker head's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much. Don't worry if you miss it, you can always try again. Right, look out, nervous twitch, here comes justice. Here we go. Nope, you didn't use shit. Gotcha! Gotcha! You did not use your fucking phone, you big dupid. I saw it. Just now I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging of desks, it's quite bad for my circulation, you know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone. What are you talking about? I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? What to ask? What to ask? Ask to see his phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Why? Whatever for? Show me, and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it? Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? As for his number... Yo, Stickler, what are you up to? Yow! Where did you get that? That's the phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. Oh, look, a free iPad. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Oh, we got him. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment? Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this? This cell phone was found yesterday. In the Maractus Clinic garage. Check the tailpipe for a knife. The Maractus... Why, that's where the victim lived. Yeah, that's impossible. Fuck, he's going milk mode. He's nervous now. He's going frozen tear from Stardew Valley mode. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how would you have called the police? Wowk! That's a nice noise. Oh, he's so... Look at him! He's so sad! I love this sprite. This sprite is so good. It's true, I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be... That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all. Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a startling high degree of accuracy, it was right around here. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie? There can be only one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone, because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? He's calling you woke. Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. Yes! The fucking pursuit theme. I'm so ready. This cell phone tells all. But that's ridiculous. It makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him. Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night. Well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true. I lost my cell phone. But you can't prove that I lost it that night. Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Yes. Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger, her forehead. Hit it. God, he's so cool. The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say. I love the judge! Fuck! Oh my god. The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... It's this. That's a side view mirror. As it so happens, Dr. Maractus' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. I mean, that's cool, but you can keep playing them. I wouldn't mind if you kept playing the music. I want to meet the world's #1 Wesley Stickler fan. Out of like 5. An accident. An accident. No, that's what I love. That's why I love Clavier so much. He's like the normal prosecutor. And that's so fucking cool. I love that dynamic. I love that angle to take. He's so normal. And that I think makes a lot of what he does in Case 3 so much better, right? Which I know some people don't love, but I am all for it. He's fucking brilliant, honestly. There's got to be someone who cosplayed Stickler once. Yeah. It happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. Your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage. Then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground, right under the wheel. Gah. Did I say 9 p.m.? I'm so fucking smart. Ergo, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped this in that garage. It's back? Yes! I love this song so much. It's such a good Pursuit theme. It was after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder in the park. Wow! God, I missed this game. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means? You did break into the victim's garage that night. This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus? No, stop, this is too much, this can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something. I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this. I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Why'd I say it like that? That's the opposite of how he said it. You know what that means? You are gay. You are woke. And you have pronouns. Fucking full-on Ace Attorney breakdown. I know that face. That's the face of stupid. Trucy is so cool. Witness testimony. Stickler's truth. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day. It was him! I saw the defendant at the scene! Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage. Ah, yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It is given to rolling. It is quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know? Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem, I hope. Here comes Justice. Go on, Gadget, Justice. He's crying. He's wet and disgusting. I love him. I don't, actually. He kind of sucks. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. Okay. Chat room. I'm sorry to say, I have to go to a supermarket of my own right now, because I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry. Why am I sorry? That's, like, not that bad. That's, like, normal. Chat, I have to do the thing people gotta do. I'm so fucking sorry. I hope you could ever forgive me. There we go. I'm gonna hope she doesn't fall over this time. Last stream, she fell over like a silly Billy. There we go. Awesome. I will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Go Pisco, for real. See? That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. She did such a good job. She really did. No one do it like her does. No one do it like her does. Elfboat survived. I'm so proud of her. That was awesome. I got my drink, and I got to watch, like, 2 minutes of the new Broski video. Hell yeah. This is the wrong one again. Hello. Ew, you can see the top of my head. That's fucked up. I don't like that. Unreal. Unbelievable. I love all those things where people point out that they saw a fucking Cybertruck out in the wild, and every single time it's just like making fun of it. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I think something I love about the she did such a good job until she said the Worms 3D campaign in Ultimate Mayhem was better than the original game. What did you say? I would never. I would never. It was off screen, so you can't tell if I actually did it or not, but I can confirm I did not. That would be mean of me. What was it? It'll come to me any minute now. Something that's really cool about the Cybertruck is that, like, it is completely... How do I put it? I think the thing that's cool about Cybertrucks is that they're one of those things where you can make fun of them in basically any context, and, like, there's no way you can feel bad. Like, at all. Right? At all. There's no, like, there's no caveat. Right? Because, like, if you make fun of, like... There are, like, okay, because, like, let's talk about, like, NFTs as an example, okay? Okay? There are wrong ways to make fun of NFTs. You get me? Like, there are... how do I put this? Like, obviously, if you want to make fun of how they look, very fair. If you want to make fun of the people who, like, got rich off them by scamming people, also fair. But if you want to make fun of people who just bought them, because, like, they genuinely, they kind of, like, it's hard to, yeah, that's allowed. It's hard to make fun of the people who just got sucked into it and feel good about it, right? Just normal people who just, like, essentially got tricked, right? Oh, they'll be like, oh, I lost my kid's college fund in NFTs. It's hard to make fun of that while feeling good, right? They just got tricked. But Cybertrucks are so expensive that, like, if you own one, you're stupid, right? You can just, it's completely no strings attached, safe to make fun of in any context. It's brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Older people who did not understand and were told to buy them. Yeah. The concept artists of Bionicle got into NFTs. That's very unfortunate. Ugh, that sucks. God. That reminds me, I want to make a Bionicle soon. I told myself I was going to make another one, and I did not do it. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. The way... What are you fucking talking about, dude? The... Okay, okay. Fine. Yeah. No, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to Sweden again and see the cool, No, All My Apes Gone is awesome, though. I think what's so funny about All My Apes Gone is even if you knew nothing about NFTs, you could still find it funny. Yeah, I mean, secondhand Bionicles are just brutally expensive. It's unfortunate. It's weird, though. One thing that I really liked about going to a used Lego store, like in person, is that it kind of made me realize that I'm not interested in getting Bionicle, which is weird. I think seeing a lot of the sets in person kind of made me go, okay, cool, but I don't want that. Which is weird, because I love Bionicle. But, well, this sounds weird. I feel like it's, I feel like it's hard for me to talk what I'm talking about without making it sound like I'm shunning Bionicle, but I'm not. It's just that Bionicle's a really inconvenient thing to be into because of how expensive it is secondhand, right? That's why I love Exoforce. Exoforce usually, on the whole, is not that bad. I got my fucking Thunder Fury for 20 bucks. nearly the same as it was on launch. All my apes gone is just Kraus. I'm saying, he literally does lose his apes. It's so funny. Okay. Why, yes, that's correct. That was a pretty suspicious pause there. Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Of course. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from there takes me past the Maractus clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet woe is I walked on, unaware of my loss. And walked straight into that fateful park. But that doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, because, like, the other Wave 1 sets usually go for, like, I've looked on Bricklink, and they're selling, like, the Thunder Fury and the Fire Vulture for, like, 40 or 50, and, like, 20 is, like, unreal. 20 is crazy. Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say I went in from the entrance closest to the Maractus clinic. The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Steel wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance. I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet, though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I am a keen observer of the obvious, you might say. There's something up with this, and I forget what it is. High back, high chest. I have every collector's hyperfixation except Warhammer. I need help. It's tricky. It's tricky. I mean, see, I have like I have a little bit of collectorism, but I know when to stop, if that makes sense. Like, I own all the Power Miners sets, except the one that is absurdly expensive secondhand, and the ones that I just think are bad. I'm like, I'm not gonna get these for the sake of it. There is one power. You know what? You don't mind a little Power Miners break, dude. There we go. There is like one Power Miners set that is arguably not great value for money. And it is this one, the Cave Crusher. This shit was limited edition. It's a little dusty, I gotta sort that out. This, I mean, it's kind of cool how it does that. That's fun. The Caterpillar, yeah, we love the Caterpillar. With its cool little saw blade catapult. That's always fun. But this thing, on launch, 250 pieces, 50 bucks, pretty brutal, and used, you're looking at like 90. When I got it, it was about 80. But yeah. And also, it's worth mentioning as well, is that now the Thunder Driller is pretty expensive. When I got my Thunder Driller, it was like... Fuck, I don't know. It was maybe... I want to say 25. Now they go for like 60, 70. It's fucked up. I keep dropping shit. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, Jesus. I nearly knocked a bunch of shit over. Again, here we go. Wrong ass camera. Hello. We're so back. Yeah, no, the canister sets, if you're getting them used... Oh, wait, hang on. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? Holy shit, first time catching you live. Hi, hello! Do you happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. Apollo Justice replay? Yep, we're continuing. We're keeping it going. Keeping it going. Finally getting back to it. We did, like, what was it? We did part 2 5 months ago, and we're finally back. I got to, I got to play Beyblades at SAP, but I only played one game because it was right next to the controller modders, and because it's so fucking loud, we didn't want to annoy them. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. He's getting sassy with it. He's great. I like the idea of streaming AA4 only like 2 times a year. I mean, I would like to. I do want to get to case 3 for sure. See, it's weird. I want to get to case 3 because I need to replay it because I have a lot of thoughts on it. And I want to replay case 4 just because I fucking love it. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go and sample the wares one of these days. I love him. He's so fun. I could go for noodles, actually. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Huh. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Some apply to the school merely for a taste of our smart noodles. Jesus Christ. What did I eat for lunch? Actually, nothing. I just had breakfast, but it was a good-ass breakfast. I had a egg and avocado sandwich, and it was very cool. He does have a wife, but he's so funny about his fucking wife. His wife, like, paints her nails red, and he, like, at some... I don't remember what game it is. His wife paints her nails red, and he discovers the concept of nail polish. He's like, wait, what? My wife's nails aren't just red naturally? It was really good. Well, I even remember the sign on the stand the victim was pulling. It said noodle. I think we need to look at that dang noodle stand. 1 minute. Yeah, no, he's a fucking dupid. Yeah. Objection! That's in AJ case 4. Oh, hell yeah. And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. Right, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. See, we actually had pretty good food on campus when I was back at uni, but the catch was that it was really spenny. Really spenny. But it was pretty good. Like, you could get now chicken roll. Chicken rolls are fucked up. They're just like the go-to food for like every Irish student. But they are also really fucking bad for you. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It read without a doubt, noodle. I see. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? Oh, he's fucked up. I don't know all of the steps. Honestly, like, it's not that bad, right? Like, yeah, it's fucked up. How do I put this? Like, for me, nails is like, when I first got into doing my nails, it was such a mess. But that was because I was so fixated on, like, doing it perfectly and also doing the overcoat, right? Doing 2 coats. But, like, I've only got 1 coat on. And it does the job fine. And, like, even if it, like, gets on your hands or whatever, it comes off really easy. Just, like, with a bit of time. So it's not too bad. The less you think about it, the better it comes out, usually. So you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing... here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. And to carefully read what the sign says. Yeah, I usually skip, the top coat, just because effort. I'd love if he bought the whole stand. Carefully read what the sign says. Oh, he's cooked. That shit does not say noodle. The sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Eldunes. Inconceivable. I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure, positive. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle. And he saw it right. Did Big Yellow just shut down? I'm good at that sometimes, sorry. No, I was looking at chat. I thought there was a question directed at me, but it was directed at someone else in chat. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign could be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? What? Mr. Justice, show us this spot. The witness actually viewed the stand from this location. It was right over here. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side, because it was opposite day. I love how why is salt advertised? Why? How do you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand. Oh, this side says noodle. Menu, ramen, 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 rice bowl. Wait, does it actually say that? I should have fucking looked at that. That's awesome. The name of the stand is split between the front and back sides. I've never had a rice bowl in my entire life. That is a failure on my part. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yow! You got me, I'm saying. So what? So, that's a big fucking deal, you silly Billy. What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all. He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north. Viewed on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning. That doesn't mean shit, actually. Maybe he's right. What does it change? It changes everything, Apollo. Yep, it does. It does. Remember his testimony from before, though to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Yeah, exactly, the gunshot wound. Oh, shit! Shit! We're going into the mode that pushed the Nintendo DS to its limits. The killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point, the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. I love the frame rate. They've kept it the same as the DS. That's so cute. You got me. It's not a great thing to blow out in court. Ah, it's just like, you are the murderer. What can I say? You got me. And the judge is like, oh, you liar, liar, plans for hire. That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, kablooey! I love the idea of firing a gun just like this. Hang on, do I fit? just standing completely straight and holding his arm out. The bullet would have to hit his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible. That's right. So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Frolin. What meaning? The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? While the right side of the victim's head is north. But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing. Correct, so if he was standing to the north, then the only person who could have shot at the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself! He done it! You fucker! Go to Ultra Jail right now! Oh yes, we're back. Order. I'm saying. Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Wait, yeah, she did all of that. Yeah. You just imagine getting fucking called in as a witness, and then this goofy ass 15-year-old with a bionicle on her back is just like, you're the murderer. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you might be onto something actually. I should be eating an apple. Apples is cool. She's flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. Oh, God. This is why another reason I need to finish The Great Ace Attorney 2. At some point, I want to do a video where I rank every desk slam. At some point, I want to do a video where I rank every desk slam. That would be fun. This counts, by the way. This counts. That's a desk slam. And it's a really good one. Clarify 1 point for me if you would, her forehead. When have you last talked to a 15-year-old? True, they realistically don't speak like, you're the murderer. Goo goo gaga, I'm the murderer. Isn't she 17? No, she's 15. What now? Well, to be fair, the last 15-year-old I talked to was probably my cousin. And he does not talk like that. He just likes farming. He's like, oh, Jesus, no, I'm going down to the farm with my fucking dad now, and we're going to look at the horses. Which is a little different from Trucy. Are you true? Actually, I don't know if he's 15 either. I don't know how old he is. He could be 16. He's something. He plays Fortnite. I don't... I'm so smart. I know my family so well. Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Yeah. Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. Yellow farmer cousin-in-law just dropped. Crazy. Yeah, that's all I know about him. He just plays Fortnite. No, please, looks aside, I'm a really nice guy. All my friends say so. Let's see what the defense has to say. What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? I forget what you do here, actually. I think I'm going to accuse him of murder and just, like... Yeah. I accuse Mr. Stickler of murder. Are you quite sure, her forehead? Yes, yes. Accused of murder, only 3 words, but a very, very long sentence. Oh! Ooh, I don't think I've ever read that line. That goes so hard. Oh my god. That's so raw. God, I want him. You have evidence worthy of such a bold accusation, I hope. Maybe I better think this over some more. A wise decision. Let's hear what the defense has to say. Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accused of another crime? I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Oh. Oh my god. Don't say that! He's a married man! Tell us why now. The word confession isn't in my dictionary! Tisk tisk tisk, her forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to illustrate his Stickler's silence. Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now for a crime other than murder. Your reason? The court's all ears. I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime? No evidence? The court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points to the witness's involvement in the crime. Yeah, this is it. I remember, yeah. Found in an exhaust pipe of a car at the Maractus Clinic. You diabolical little character. The evidence is this. What? Is that women's underwear? Hey, those are mine! You doing alright, big man? Got some light reading material? Don't look at me like that! I love the fucking pause. Order, order, order! Mr. Stickler. While I can't say this comes as a Jesus Christ. It's not what it seems by Pythagoras' theorem. Did you say Pythagoras gorilla? On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase. Why is he describing it like this? Pythalogorilla is gonna be like a Maverick in Mega Man X9. The snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the Maractus Clinic garage. Aha! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Yeah. Yeah, imagine you're on the stand of the judges. Yeah, I figured you for a fucking pervert. Like, yeah, the judge genuinely, I know what you asked him. It's fucking, it's unreal. Like, he just turns to the jury and is like, hey, am I right or am I right? Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the 1st degree. Please, hear me out. It's not what it looks like. Order, order, order. Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not what it seems. Gasp. Go on. This is worse than murder. Execute him. Put him in the contraption. So we are to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments. Ahem. Perhaps you are not aware that my school's name was originally written Ivy. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant. See? Your point? I'm not done. Now I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? God, he's not doing a great job, is he? He's not doing a great job. We of the IVU, Science Department, are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting. And what greater challenge... He's still fucking going. Come on, you were talking about a girl's panties here. No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. Oh my god. From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate for science. A full-sized car tire was only the very first mystery those panties revealed. A tire. Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties, but that's not all. First there was the tire, then a stew pot, and then a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic panties trick. I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties. It mocks the very laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken, Trucy. Whatever happened to Doves and Bunny Rabbits? Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick. You say panties, but they are so much more than... He's already explained it, but god, this is the worst fucking way to put it. For me, they are an object for serious study. I wonder, there has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? I am sorry, but I did it for science. The red panda mug is really epic. Thank you. I got this at a zoo. And it's cool because it's the biggest mug I own. Oh god, here he fucking goes again. Electric chair. I'm sorry, Mr. Stickler, we have to put you in the electric chair. For science! Still, that leaves one thing unexplained. Ah, so you refer to our witness's other lie, yes? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north. Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that? Be my guest, her forehead. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say that you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then would the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? Judge, have this man marry Ed Sheeran. I mean, it will say, is like, it is still really... It's not a great scene, but I kind of get what they're going for. I think it's like, because in AA2, in Ace Attorney 2 and Ace Attorney 3, you have characters that actually just are creeps. Like, they just are perverts, and there's no... I think they're trying to parody that by setting him up like you think, like... it's weird, right? I think they're trying to parody the really gross stuff in AA2 and AA3 by, like, setting it up like he's another pervert, and then, like, oh no, he's just, like... He's just a weirdo who, like he's just genuinely curious how the magic trick works and goes about it in the worst fucking way imaginable. You know what I mean? There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. Yeah, right? When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a... True, and Dr. Hottie is right there. I think Dr. Hottie is also the same deal. Because, like, you see Dr. Hottie come back and you're like, oh fuck, this guy again. But unlike AA2, he gets, like, no screen time. He gets barely any screen time in AA4. Which is, like, good. Fine by me. Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his about his location? Do we? Yeah, it's the other bloomers. The evidence that shows why he lied is this. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, her forehead? Leave me out of this. Leave it. Don't be... These are the last, honest. He's so mean to Apollo. He's so mean to Apollo. These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Yeah, exactly. This too. This too. Oh, that's a good... I never even thought of that. Dr. Hottie and Victor Kudo never get punished or reprimanded in any way. But they do actually call him out. They do actually call out Wesley. I never thought of that. Huh. That's cool too. We can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Mr. Stickler, you didn't. Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. That's... Don't... Even after he's like... It's fucked up how even after he's like... It's like, even after he's like, provided the reasoning for why he did it, he still words everything in the worst fucking way possible. So these panties are your handiwork as well. That night, I had been chased, hounded into the Maractus Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my pride. See, like... Just stop fucking talking, bro. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. Oh, that too! Salmonella is actually another good example. He has no shame. There's no stopping him. Like basically what he does is he like digs himself a hole, climbs out of it, but then every time he talks about like then it's like he leans over the hole multiple times and just stares back in it for no reason. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant... God fucking damn it. He didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home when I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Maractus. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you disposed of the bloomers. Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne. Is there a guy called Maractus? Pal Maractus, yeah, he's close enough. It's fun. I think the pun is that, like, if you switch the M and the P, it's like, it nearly says malpractice, which is fun. He didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob is an incredible line. Yeah, no, genuinely. Like, he could have been killed for that. And actually, wait, no. Wait, this case is public. And the Kitakis are, like, here. Oh, dude, I never even thought of that. Dude, oh no. There is at least 2 Kitakis. There's 2 mobsters right here. Who, like, are hearing this. A fascinating if disturbing tale. Just like Mario 64. When you really get down to it. He gets fucking assassinated after. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close, and I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. One last thing if I might. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin. Oh shit, you're right. Okay, okay, fine. Fine. Jesus Christ, this guy lucked out. Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely that the defendant, Waki Kitaki, was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Walkie Kitaki has a clear motive. The spooky negative aura of Super Mario 64. My favorite. Indeed, the defendant Walkie Kitaki is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else at the scene of the time. Scene of the time? I can't fucking words. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and the prosecution. Yeah, baby. Don't call the judge baby. No problem. Very well, this brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned. Hooray! We did it! Yeah, Walkie would have this guy absolutely... Well, okay, well, Walkie is kind of all talk to a degree. The judge thinks Wario is the best character in Mario 64 DS because he couldn't beat iRock until he unlocked Wario. Yeah, he couldn't beat the boss until he could kill him in 2 punches. Can you look into this further? Yeah, no problem, baby, go. He just blows a kiss at the judge for no reason. The judge is like... Hell yeah. Continue on to the next chapter. Hell yeah. June 16th. That is actually like a week before... A little over a week before the last time I played this game. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with a real case. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. She's literally incapable of like a single negative thought. Let's fucking go, that's my god. The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi folks, I'll be here all week. That's about enough. Be nice. Be nice. That's not cool. Don't be mean to Mr. Hat. That's my god. Hello. Ah, Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well. It's a nice way of putting it. I like when her hair goes boing. It's so cool. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Walkie will be okay? Well, he's not guilty yet. Please, you have to help him. I like the green nails. The lime green. That's not really lime green. That's, I don't know what color I'd call that. That's like yellowish green from the 2015 Bionicle Skull Spiders, is what I would call that. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Gah, what a way to put the pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oh, I forgot. This song is so good. Marriage. Hey, baby. What if instead of marrying the guy going to jail, you married Apollo Justice instead? Key lime instead of lime. Puke green if it was awesome. So true. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it. And I love Walkie with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet. So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Walkie first meet, anyway? Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. Apollo, what do you know about gay marriage, Alita? What do you know, huh? We met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? The Kitakis. Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if that explains that apron. I really like him. He's great. He's a great character design. I can't imagine Walkie going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. Yeah, every slightly suspicious person in Ace Attorney is just this now. No, I love the AA4 character designs. They're so good. There's a lot of really great designs in this game. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kataki family's been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. But Walkie says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Oh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father worried about the tradition. Can I ask you a question about Walkie? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Walkie has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm also not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? You know what's fucked up? It's crazy how, like, they brought up the idea of, like, oh, it's not a real fight if guns are involved. And the first piece of media that came to mind was Killer Bean Forever. Where they put the guns down and just fight normally. That says a lot about me. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit. Dies of cringe. I should be getting home now. I didn't... Oh, she's got a 4-leaf clover on her. That's kind of cool. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Smashes him into a fine paste. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? Teehee, it's alright. I believe in you. Turns into a ghost. Alright. Let's look at Charlie for luck. It's Charlie, the houseplant. They've had it for years, apparently. That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer, after all. Right, sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathens. She's saying something to the plant as she waters it. Mr. Charlie forgives you. This time. Is there anything else I might do to please his high leafiness? That's cute, actually. I like that. Alright, we can be the schmoover now. Let's talk to the shenaniganizer. Oh, he's not here. How about the detention center? Looks like Walkie's in out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. Guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir. The other? Ah, you mean... Oh, I forgot this happens. Where's the Stickler? So they arrested him too? Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this. He is a valuable witness. He is a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please, keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. Yeah, it's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Yo, I just realized, if you just keep this going, the book, he's got an infinite book. He's got the famous infinite book. This is the longest book ever written. I do like it when they call him just Justice. It is fun. No, Killer Bean Forever is so good. My famous original character, Mr. Crime. Behold, Dr. Prison. Very well. As long as they're few. Nothing will make me happier, believe me, Jesus Christ. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You wanted to know You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right? You're here too? Oh, great Trucy, teach me. Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. See, like, even after you know the reasoning, the way he words everything is the fucking worst. Stop digging it. Just get out of the hole, dude. Stop digging deeper. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help. I don't know. I think he'd make a great, lovely assistant. Context? Oh, wait, yeah, for people who join later. Basically, in the last trial, this guy lies a lot about where he is and what he saw. And the reason he does that is to conceal the fact that he's a panty snatcher. But the reason he does it is because in her magic show, Trucy uses, like, the comically large bloomers as, like, a magic hat. And he wants to know the secret to the magic trick. So, like, it's set up like he is just a creep, but I mean, he is actually still kind of a creep. He's kind of fucked up. He wants to learn how to make his own panties do that. Don't say that, Apollo. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night, of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. Again, that ain't no pistol, dude. That ain't no pistol. That's a knife. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two. Let's resolve this like gentlemen." That's not what he fucking said last time. Get it together. And the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true? Really? My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching, true. It sounds like Woki was at the scene of the crime after all. How I wish it weren't so. Is that everything? That's all you get to say to this guy? And we don't have any evidence that we can present, do we? No, not really. Fine, ignore my evidence, see if I care. I wonder what he's in second thought, let's not go there. Such a weird interaction. This is true, it is, oh wait, I was about to say, why does she use those when she has a hat? But she needs the hat for the almighty Mr. Hat, so fair enough. Let's go to Eldoon's house. Is he not here? Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. Humph. What's wrong? So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here, to thank you. Ah, but now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I've got no other place to go. Ah, I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell ya. Bah. Can't even cook an honest noodle. He? Even in death, you mean the victim, Dr. Maractus? I tell ya, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. The amazing Mr. Bucket. Yeah. Every Ace Attorney assistant has to be a little bit goofy with it. Kay is just a goober. Kay is just a creature. Maya is just killing Phoenix every other day. You know, the usual. Alright, what's up, man? That stand for generations, it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell ya. Watch what you say or it might come true. That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. Yeah, a guy named Dr. Malpractice. That's so cool. It's me, Dr. Die on the Table. My favorite. About you rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trucy doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Bah, let old Noodles lie, that's what I say. I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyway. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that. Mr. O'Doon, if I might ask, what actually happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? Eh? I couldn't help but notice some enmity. That's a hard word for me. Enmity. Oh. Wait, that's actually crazy. We were talking earlier about how, like, the Great Ace Attorney feels like a bit of a spiritual successor. Spiritual successor to Ace Attorney 4. And they do 2 games back to back where, like, a big old mobile doohickey is, like, evidence. Eldoon Maractus is my favorite toxic old man, Yowie. It's so loaded. Enmity? I hate him. Hated. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? Mud. God, that's one of my favorite phrases. What movie is that from? The Equalizer. You pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud. That's one of the coolest phrases. I love that one. He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? 3 shots for the price of 1. I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or 2 that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every 5th operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies? Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. The family. But soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation. Can't hurt to ask occupation. I nearly called Apollo occupation. I can't... My brain is so fried. My brain is so cooked and or fried. That's unreal. Eldoon's past. Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon? Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last. So Maractus was your rival? You like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, well, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. Hate them! Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. That's what he was, an onion boy. That's what I called him. I'm an onion enjoyer. I'm a big onion enjoyer, I gotta say. He's only been doing the noodle shtick for a year. He's good at it too. He knows his noodles. Ha, me and Pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know? Then that no-good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. I can't believe the victim of this case is Marasmus from TF2. Yeah, there actually wasn't a, there was no one's responsible for this crime. Crit sticky, it's fine. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. You're investigating Maractus, ain't you? Yes? Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll. Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldoon. I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. That was pretty good. I forget, do we, No. Hang on. Sorry, Sonny Boy, my interest is for my stand in Predator Little Waves. Get cracking on that case. Get me back my stand, I'm begging you. I do like the idea that, like, he very obviously wanted to be a doctor, but he still has, like, he loves his noodles. He loves his noodles big time. Chat, please clap. I brought groceries. I will have to do that soon as well, because I need to make more cinnamon buns. But I don't have any cinnamon. It's fucked up. Yipes, she's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little plum, what's up? I think all this gangsterese has a negative influence on Trucy. Don't say that. I do love the dynamic that, like... I love the dynamic between them, that Apollo just approaches every situation like, "Aw, jeez, how's this gonna turn out?" And Trucy's just like, "Hi, how you doing? Did you hear about that murder we're solving? It's great, it's great. Love it. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I was just doing. Bah, a man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes. Sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Wocky? Wocky? Well, he's, clearly. Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. Wocky. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude. The life does have an appeal for that age. Particularly for boys. Don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Wocky. Yes, he's like... Apollo is to, like, the Mario and Luigi games, what Luigi... Wait. Fuck. Apollo is to Ace Attorney what Luigi is to, like, the Mario and Luigi games. It's kind of fun. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, actually, that works really well. Because then, like, AA5 Apollo is kind of like Paper Jam Luigi, where they just go way too fucking hard on him. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know, I'm his mom. The words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Wocky's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? The case. It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon was from the mansion. The Kitakis are great. They're really fun. They're a great bunch. We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Wocky could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for change. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. No, this game's got... This game in general has some great characters. I like Eldoon a lot. And she's fun too. And obviously we got to meet the GOAT. We got fucking Clavier in this case. Yeah, Wocky's fiancé. Fiancé? Why did I say it like that? They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose. She's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Wocky brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. I can see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But, you know... Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long. And you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people. A nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition. Father and son. Also, that too. Ace Attorney 4 soundtrack. It's so fucking good. It's amazing. The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Wocky seems, well, it seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Wocky isn't too enthusiastic. What the fuck did I just say? Enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? Wah ha 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 ha. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. Congratulations. He'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. That's so cool. Okay, you can have these back, I think. Well, I could do without examining them, really. About these. Hey, my bloomers. Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Oh no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? Oh no, I couldn't really. Thanks for the offer, but... I could use those in my Magic Panties act. I'll pull ships and pieces and godfathers out of them. Behold, The Godfather Part 2. My famous magic trick. Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. That's not... Why would you call her magic tech bland? That's really not cool. Not cool, Apollo. Don't say that again. There's a lot of phenomenal timing in this case, truly. People Park. Oh, is Emma here? No! Damn my goat. Okay. We got a lot of stuff to examine. A knife is sticking straight into the ground. A frozen unseasoned chicken is pretty bland flavor-wise. This is true. This is true. Apollo cancelled. Polly cancelled for being mean to Trucy once. Apollo is over party. Remember what Wesley Stickler said in the trial today. Rocky was very likely pointing this at the victim. Like he wanted to kill him. Yeah, that's the problem. There's the character. A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. Apollo looks... Apollo YouTuber apology. AA7 is gonna open... Sorry. AA7 opens with Apollo just going... I'm sorry if you were... I'm sorry if you decided to be offended by what I said. Poor Mr. Eldoon. His stand's been standing here since this whole thing started. The box on top says salt, but the icon is of a green onion. Is he stupid? It almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children. I think its owner would disagree. Oh yeah, there's the menu. Yeah, ramen, rice ball even. I can't read. What a menu. What a menu. They were apparently put here to preserve the crime scene. Okay, is there anything else awesome for me? Oh, the trash can. A trash can sits next to the path here. And I guess we know it was Mr. Stickler who hid Little Plum's bloomers in here, huh? That's right, Trucy. And what web of life grew... Bleh. What a web of lies grew from that one little act. Yeah. Yo, do you want ramen or do you want ramen? Do you want ramen or ramen? Do you want Rayman too? You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted objection. Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory gently and lock it away deep in your heart and never speak of it. He do be funny with it sometimes. Benches line the river running through the park. Ah, a little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water. You would get infected. And die. They could listen to the water and pretend like they were playing. You're so smart, Trucy. You're so smart. Is there other stuff to look at here? I don't think there is. I think we are the examiner. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. Who steals detergent? That fucking sucks. What did the detergent do to deserve that? Okay, I think now where we go is we go to Eldoon-topia, and then we go over here. We've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, it's you two from yesterday. As the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limit. There. The clinic's off limits. It's not involved. But, what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. If I remember right, don't I do, I swear. No, I swear you present it to this guy, but I am wrong. When are you bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready? Shouldn't have left such a tasty treat out. Until that stand is back home, the case is not closed. You hear me? Okay. A lot of my favorite killers are the sympathetic ones, or if not sympathetic, you at least understand why someone would want to kill the victim. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I think I'm very much the same. But then again, I can also get down for... I can get down for a little bit of pure evil, too. I want to say hi to the kitty cat. It's very important. Hey, a kitty cat. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm always saying this. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Oh. Eek. Someone's there. Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton and painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. This car belongs to someone at the Miraculous Clinic, and it hit Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright sprained his ankle and the car lost a side view mirror. This car versus Mr. Wright, not quite the match of the century. This is where we found your panties, isn't it, Trucy? And I can't thank you enough, Apollo. Well, thank you for saying thank you. Oh, I'm always polite. It's just part of being a performer. You know what Daddy says. It doesn't cost anything to be polite, and it could cost you more business. And it could bring you more business. I'm so smart. This is what Big Yellow's skeleton looks like. Yeah. Actually, yeah, this is exactly what my skeleton looks like. Capcom, where's my check in the mail? You used my likeness. Unreal. Unbelievable. I forget I do forget where we go from here. Anything here yet? Nope. I forget. Human body fragile. Yeah, they're not wrong. Oh, do we go here now? Yeah, this is it. Now that we've been everywhere else, we get to talk to Wookie, I think. Hooray! Ugh, sorry, I had to be the stretcher. I don't know why I'm yawning now. The Eeper. I guess it's because it's kind of chilly. I'll bring him out. Great, finally. Yo, sup, my little imposter? Eek. What did you call me? Kazam, it's you. Sorry, G. Thought you were Alita. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. Who's my little sus imposter? Who's my little sus imposter? It's a clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I just say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl. If you're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl? Yeah. How is it going? Girl? Is it just me, or is Wookie a little gangster meme Big Yellow? Is he... Do we really think he's me adjacent? I mean, I'll take it, because his design is brilliant, and I think he's a fun character. So I'll take it. I'll take it. I love his jacket. I wish I had his jacket. Oh, they released new Ace Attorney merch recently, and it is Ace Attorney 4. But I held off on it too long. And now they don't have my size no more. I'm devastated. You don't look so chipper today, Wookie. Worried about your heart condition, maybe. That was the wackest thing of all. All those G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy. A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? You've gotten grayscale mode. It could kill you. Grayscale is very dangerous. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, ain't you? Lawyer, not golfer. Is there anything else we can talk to him about? Your finance. My favorite. So I hear you're to be married next month. Straight up, we pulled the what now? The Nuptial 40. My favorite. Alita, oh, Snapple Cakes. She's so fine. He's so funny. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague. Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me? Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. You feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past. Do you think you could tell us about what happened with you and Palmaractus? There's something you should know. We Katakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivals family. I forget that it's just... We are in a big fight with the Bad family. No, her serious sprite is so fucked up and devious. I go into Rivals turf packing a knife, right? And you were shot. Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family, you know that? So you were taken to the Maractus clinic then. You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know? I'd hate to have been in the doctor's shoes. He did. He brought a knife to a gunfight. He's just like, I'll get you. Oh, wait. Is that the Bad Badger on his shirt? Was this the... I think it is. Is that the... Is it? Because, yeah, Investigations is 2 years after this. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivals family paid him off, I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear. The future. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Well, after his voice training, Apollo knows all about being a man. I'm sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. My old man, he's gone soft. Oh, you're right, it is the Bad Badger. It's so cool. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Rivales. I think that would make more sense, yeah. It's just funny to say Rivals. He's in a feud with Rivals too, my favorite. Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young. Faux shizzle. Sigh. Wait till I run the yard, then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the way. Represent. Revelous. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. OG means... Orange good. Like his hair. I'm so fucking smart. Yeah, whatever. He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence. Alita, man. Alita. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. Or Okisa. True! Gak, we're finished. Yo, Wookie. Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? Heh. You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. There we go. Did we unlock a new doohickey? The night of the crime! Let's go, baby. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. There's a question I wanted to ask you for a while now, but I couldn't unlock it unless I showed you the gun. I hope you understand, Wookie. I had to show you this before I unlocked the ability to talk. No, it's so good. God, I want this jacket. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging his noodle stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like you know in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something. But I was serious. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. His earring's really cool. Maybe that's the kind of earring I would get, actually, if I got my ears pierced. That's kind of cool. I also have, like, big... Even though I have too much hair in the way, I do have big, droopy earlobes. So, like... That might be the move. The way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Is there anything else I can show him? Okay, this is the same. I don't think there's anything else we can show him. I think that's the whole lot of it. Unless... No, he doesn't give a fuck about... He does not give a fuck about the autopsy report. He's just like... You should try to show him the autopsy report. And he's just like, man, I love my wife. My wife is so awesome. Oh! I forgot you can do that. You can present profiles in this. Sorry, that's true. That's a very good point. Oh, not in this. Okay. I guess that's courtroom only. I wonder if there's anyone here yet. Yeah, they're either revives or they're star pieces from Paper Mario. She does have cool earrings. Look at that crowd over by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? Oh, it's fucking... Oh my god, it's him. It's fucking Gavin. Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't her forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Don't call him that. Be nice. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my god, he's so cool. They're just like me, for real. Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know? Try waving to them. They love it. Ooh, he's so cute. Ah ha ha. They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves to him. This is surreal. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? Oh, of course he wants to ask about that. My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break from just that. Ah, it's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Plug the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, her forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ah, in any event, I'm off to the shop to get it fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective, you mean, the one in the lab coat. Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Scene ruined by modern blue sky terminology. Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Don't read her skeets. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Oh my god, there he goes. He turned into a ghost, oh my god. I'm stealing his bike. Damn. Okay. This is, I love that this is, wait, why is this here? Why are the groceries on the park scene, the park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. He noticed me staring and snapped his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer, I saw you. That's mean! Don't make fun of him. People park. Yeah, I'm a people park. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you? The blue tops are gone. Maybe that's it? Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white-frocked detective from yesterday. That's not her name. Be real. Be real. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation is probably not going so well. Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Detective Sky. Hello. She's so cool. You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable, miserable. I just got a new kit and they can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop. Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks, his shiny chains catch the... There. When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. That is not the distracting part of Gavin. Be for real. Munch. This will be me. This will be me soon enough. Speaking of distracting, sigh. I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Don't say that. Din-din. Din-din is dinners. Why did I say dinners? Just dinner. I won't be the same unless I have my multiple dinners. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Let's see. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. That is a reference to a pretty cool case. He helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now. Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. She's so fucking true. Sometimes I forget dinner is a real thing and not a thing made up for the Zelda CDI games. So true. Same. It's great. It is a very good case. Not very hard to replay. I've attempted to replay it once. I did not get very far because it's a long ass case, but it's very good. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. Wait, mail order? Dinner time doesn't start till 7 p.m. Dinner is whenever. You can have. I have a dinner at 4. Dinner at. See, like I don't like eating late in the day, so I try to have dinner pretty early. And I'm gonna test it here before the forensics teams arrives. Forensics teams arrives. I'm so smart. Prosecutor Gavin. I love him. Don't be mean to him. I won't lie. I'm not fond of the man. Those glimmerous types are always rub me the wrong way. 4 p.m. is coffee and cake time. I could go for both of those, low-key. That's true. Glamorous, right. This is a big part... This is a big part of why I, like... This is why I want to go to, this is why I want to move to Sweden so bad. It's like the little tradition that they have, like, the little treat. They have a treat at a normal time during the day. The prosecutor should be cool with wit and furrowed of brow. Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know? I'm always saying. Rude. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his. But let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learn it for yourself anyway. Let's fucking go. Ooh. Ooh. I do when I'm traveling, I tend to eat pretty late though. That is a bit of a catch. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? There is also the fact that, like... No, AA Force continuity is so good. I love this game. Why isn't there just Ace Attorney 4 2? Why can't they make that? That'd be fun. Next game should just be called Apollo Justice Ace Attorney 2. Give me that. See, the thing is like, I make a big deal about trying to eat, like, relatively early in the day. And then the second I'm traveling, it goes out the fucking window. I eat when the lads is hungry. When I'm out with the girlies and we all get a case of the munchies, that's when we eat. Whenever. Right? And also, like... There's also the fact that I just kind of, like, drink. And it's not, like... like, alcohol has a lot of calories in it. And I just kind of forget that it doesn't. What do you mean? Are you not satisfied with how A5 continued the story? Oh, baby. Baby, oh, baby. I just eat whenever the opportunity roughly arises. Yeah, I live and die by meal deals when I'm traveling. Meal deal halloumi wrap. or meal deal falafel wrap. My heart goes out to you. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue? This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Does that have anything to do with those blue tops? Right, the ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as much as much as it was that night. I just don't drink enough of anything. I'm kind of bad for it, because I drink too much coffee, which is a habit I need to break. I tell myself that it's, like, okay that I drink so much coffee, because I don't like Monster. Like, so many people I know are ride or die for Monster, and they drink so fucking much of it. And I'm like, hey, it doesn't matter that I'm on my 5th coffee. Because I don't drink Monster. Don't worry about it. What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all. Oh, for sure. You're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Hooray! 5th. I mean, I'm only on number 4 today. I'm well behaved. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? No! Fuck you, Emma. You figured it out. My strimmer an addict. No! I'm not an addict to anything. The only thing I am addicted to is my beautiful wife. And that ain't an addiction worth breaking. But I do like coffee. I like coffee a lot, so... Actually, I've had one Monster ever, but it was mixed with Heineken, so it doesn't count. and, even if I really like coffee, I never drink it late in the day. So I'm well behaved. If I have a craving for coffee late in the day, I just go straight for the decaf. Emma is like the only non-prodigy character in this series. That's a good point. She's like reverse Athena Sykes, where she just shows up and is amazing at everything. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints, prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is so exciting. Right, here goes. Oh, wait. I wonder how much this works in... The latest acceptable time to down a full cup of Joe is 5 PM flat. I'm so upset. Because it's 5 PM right now, but I was kind of down for when I finish this up to make another pot. I drink a lot of green tea too. I'm really big on green tea. How am I supposed to do that? Just press space where you want to pour the plaster. Yeah, I think you did this with the touchscreen before. And now we very much don't. Treat yourself. Quick, go make it now. No, because I'm gonna finish the stream pretty soon. So I'll make do. I'll make do. It's fine. I would have to run out, put the coffee on, run back, yap for 10 minutes, and then run out so the coffee doesn't burn. Yeah, this is very much made with the DS. I fucked up. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. Ignore the massive fucking glob. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Just press place to blast it with the dryer. Yep. There, give it a shot. Oh, I don't even have to use space. Can I use I can use the arrow keys too, and oh, that feels awful. I'm just using the mouse, thank you very much. There we go. Get dried, idiot. Looks like it's hardened nicely. I wasn't done with that. There was a bit I very much had not done. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold on to that roller tight now with space and roll it up and down. How's this going to work if I do it with the keys? Oh, that feels a lot better, actually. I did it, apparently. Yay. Now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take our print. Here it goes. Wow. The Nintendo DS would be so proud. Let's see if we get a match. Well, this is what we're looking for, right? Yep. I think that might be him. That might be him, maybe. One other piece of coffee advice I remember hearing is to wait like 30 minutes after waking up to happen. I'm good for that, too. I usually never just wake up and immediately hit the offie. That I'm very well behaved at. So the shoe prints belong to Waki Kataki after all. Oh, actually, another thing I want to do... I'm getting coffee pilled again. Next time I make cinnamon buns, I kind of want to see if I can make, like, coffee icing. Like the ones you would find on, like, coffee slices, which are another one of my favorite cool treats. I wonder how I could do that. I am a tea enjoyer as well. I'm trying to move to green tea, but... You know. I love my cool drinks. Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better. She's definitely way more into this than I am. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case with science. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. Please, let me do some more. I beg. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now to pick which print you want to analyze. I want to analyze the print of the one-footed character. Mad respect for my tea enjoyers, but I think I prefer E. Real. Yeah, I see what you're going for, but I like this more. There we go. And then like a little here maybe? Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I'm good enough, good enough. The 1 foot is real! Next to dry the plaster. Well, 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 if it isn't the dryer. Here we go. Get dried, idiot. I like how it automatically stops, even though there's very much a bit over on the right side that I definitely did not do. According to my analysis, I think this footprint belongs to John Footprint. The devious character. Oh. That is, like, not helpful. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here it goes. Huh, that's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange, so smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. If I remember right... Well, that is the leaf. The famous leaf. The tops that were here yesterday are gone. I wonder why Detective Sky put them out. Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground, and this iconic leaf. Oh yeah, that's the print that we did. Okay. I think I remember what we're meant to look for, but I am definitely not finding it. Oh wait, mystery print. This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind though, that's for certain. Animal Crossing New Leaf? Incredible. I should play more Animal Crossing. I really should. I really, really should. I should maybe get the GameCube one. But then again, I'm playing too much. I'm juggling fucking Stardew Valley, Umineko. I gotta finish Anton Blast still. I've been playing a bit more of that. That game's so fucking good. I gotta play more Psychonauts 2. Too many cool-ass games. It's fucked up. Fucked up. I played a lot of the mod of it. What was it? Welcome Luxury. The mod of New Leaf. That was fun. Makes the game a lot easier, too. You just get money thrown at you 24/7. It's right next to the Eldunes noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Like Super Mario? Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind. Something that might have left this mystery shoe print. Oh, I know what we're meant to do. I remember now. I think I remember what we're meant to do now. Move. Emma's so awesome. Yes, this is it. This is it. I remember now. This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom? This is it. The slipper. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up. Slippers added to the court record. So do these... Hang on. That's a gun, not slippers. I fucking knew it. Yep, that's it. It is a pretty difficult game. I was surprised by that. One plays Splatoon in front of the Kentucky Manor. So true. Yo, Emma, I found the Goofy print. The yellow. So true. My evil yellow. Yeah, I was. You found me. I was actually the one that got hit by the car there. My blood is actually yellow. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. I'm like some kind of cool bug. This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. Yep. It reminds me of this thing that I just found. Oh wait, I gotta spin it. I'm stupid. The leaf, I eated it. Sorry. Oh wait, yeah, someone actually mentioned a turf war. You're so right. What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom with the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Gah, I got paint on my hand. You are tampering with evidence. I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. That's so rude. Don't do that. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Pokemon Fire Blue and Leaf Yellow. My favorite games. God, I keep misclicking. I'm so stupid. Sorry. I meant to press R. Emma, I found it some evidence, but I eated it. I'm sorry. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers. What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom. See? It's covered with paint. Except for... See? Right here? Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic. Ooh. That means that someone from the clinic was involved. Why is she just standing there eating? I'm Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What? Can you get us access to the Maractus Clinic? Oh, hell yeah. The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes. Really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Hooray! She's so cool. Show this to the police officer on duty. Maractus Clinic, here comes justice. Oh, this song rules. I used this song in the Worms video. Thank you, detective. You're so talented and awesome. Kay used the definition of I eated the evidence. More than anyone, she's the one who would do it. It's such a good song. Is he gone? Ah, you two again. When, oh when, will you learn? Shut up, dude. Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky? Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin. Today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. That guy sucks. I'm blowing him up. We're going to a cool new awesome area. Yippee. Holy shit, we got a kick Jumbo Josh. That's fucking awesome. A kick Jumbo Josh in this day and age. Jumbo Joshua, your days are numbered. There we go. Is he going to stand there? That's a little anticlimactic. Hang on. Ow. First try, and I didn't hit the chair or anything. I did such a good job. Ow. You're going into orbit, you stupid mutt. Friend of mine always says that. She's so cool and funny. He went fucking flying too. Actually, can I... I don't think I can... No, I don't think I can... No, my camera definitely does not show... What happened to Josh? Okay, actually, wait. Maybe if I... Thanks to this camera actually working. He is... Oh, Elfelt's in the way. Fuck, you can see my dusty monitor. There, you can just see him. You can just about see him. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Ew. I don't want you to see the... I don't want you to see all the dust on my monitor. This is the worst. This sucks. He got fucking launched, though. He went a million billion miles. Which would make sense, because I hit that pretty hard, and it kind of hurt it. Is your bed tidy? No. There is stuff on it. That's why I didn't want to show him, because you see all the stuff that is not cleaned up. Huh, kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? But thank you, Laz Cole. Jumbo Josh will not survive the winter. This place has a connection to the murder in the park. Please give. Give murder. Well, the police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived. Looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Well, there is one pretty obvious one. Oh. Wait, why are there balls everywhere? I don't remember the balls. Like the top of your monitor. Yeah, exactly. My top of my monitor is fucked up and yuck. And I actually have goop here, which is like specifically for getting rid of dust. I gotta get on that. I need to use it on not my Lego sets. And like actually my like equipment and shit. Look at all these bowls. They're from Eldoon's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty. And I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldoon must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. And these. There's a single pair of sandals here. But wait, why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus. You'd think they use this house there. You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why'd they leave without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these just in case. Sandals added to the court record. There we go. Because if I remember correctly, wait, I'm doing it wrong. I nearly turned on autoplay, I'm stupid. Oh wait, court record. Why am I stupid? But first, I do... Oh, wait. I thought we'd get a new bowl to examine. Yeah, I remember this. Investigate... God, the music in this game is so fucking brilliant. No clues here. Dude, no... Yes clue here! Apollo! Wakey wakey! Yes clue! Wakey wakey! Wakey wakey! Hey Apollo, you think this is... Huh, this could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out. Oh, we actually have this shit, don't we? Hell yeah. Playing the game as intended. We're going print mode. And Trucy's just like, Apollo, what the fuck are you doing? That is evidence. No, I love the limited 3D. It is really charming. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe. But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print. But is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print. It seems like a good time to ask the detective's advice. Yeah, we'll get to that later, because I think... Wait, no, I don't want to move, actually. Apollo when he can't find clue. What am I gonna do? Apollo when he finds clue. Nope, I don't see anything. IDC. I want to talk to the fish. Oh, the fish has no dialogue. That's devastating. The clinic reception desk. No one here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Jesus. That's a bit much. Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I forgot the reference. You're right. Yeah, because it's the thing that, like, someone just says it genuinely and then chat just keeps fucking going. The charming 3D in this game is so limited. Thump. Uh-oh. Ah, Apollo, that sound, it came from behind this door. We have to go breaking and entering mode. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in. They left right through that window. Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now. I'm stupid. That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. The limited game is so... One thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Who spilled my oida? This fucking sucks. Books and papers are scattered around the room. What a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup, it's dry. So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. The oida has been abandoned. This is devastated. Me playing a visual novel. The limited game in this cheat 2D is so charming. Wait, yeah, there's a lot of evil vials back there. That's fucked up. The otter. Not the otter! Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Don't you mean burned out? Nope, our cat burglar must have dropped it. But why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. There's a red splotch on part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Those are spare organs. Ah, my favorite. Whoa, what are those? The wall is covered with beakers. Eek, something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't... Oh, it's a goldfish. That's not cool. That's not big enough for a goldfish. Be nice. They're all fish. These are not big enough to keep fish in. The limited Jumbo Josh in this stream is so kickable. He's very limited now. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. What a cute little save. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9. Wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside that safe. Yes. Maybe there's something in the court record. There is. I've got just the thing. I'm going freaking fingerprint mode. All we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are. Yeah, that would be it, wouldn't it? When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them with your finger. Use your finger. It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons than the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Okay. Get all them numbers. Get all those numbers. Okay. And then go blow mode. I'm so fucking smart. Okay. Oh, I was meant to keep going after that. I'm stupid. I thought I was supposed to just find the numbers and that would be that. I'm so smart. Sorry, Trucy, I'm skipping your cool dialogue. After playing this game, I'm now gonna always open the safe by smashing my fingers against every single button, just so people can't do this. You know what's fucked up? I distinctly remember, like, a Mickey Mouse game, where in the finale, you have to do this exact thing. It was like a Mickey Mouse point-and-click game, and the finale involved you doing this exact minigame to find the code. Okay, I guess I have to be even more dust. Oh, you can just hold R. That makes sense as well. I don't know why I wasn't holding it down. You can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. Those are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. Did we did it? Okay. I tried my best. I love how, like, the number is presented in that, like, calculator format, but then it magically is able to show code incorrect. Code confirmed. My favorite. It opened. This looks like a medical chart. There's an X-ray in here with X on it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says Waki Kitaki. And there's a bullet in here. Why would this one chart be here in this safe? And that is a cool... Can you type boobs in there? There wouldn't be room... We would have enough room for boob. But we wouldn't have enough room for boobs, unfortunately. What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filled the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alida Tiala. Alida Tiala is Waki's fiancé. That's one eater too many, Apollo Lo. Shut the fuck up. His name is Big Boobs. Look him up on your safe. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? Never mind that. What's a bullet doing here? How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure she had her reasons. So Alida Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. And she had access to Waki Kitaki's... Is that... Hang on a fucking minute. Hang on a fucking minute. Oh no! It's Typo Tuesday! It's Typo Tuesday! Aww. Unfortunate. Come on, Blizzard! Get your shit together! Lazy Nintendo. Oh. 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 I fell for it. I fucking fell for it. God damn it. Oh. Sorry, Miyamoto. You are not lazy. Genius, Nintendo. Blizzard, please don't fix anything. I'm so fucking smart. Apulo. My favorite character. I love bullet lodged near heart written in red text. This looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of a safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished. Not surprising that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. This is what Apollo gets for being mean to Trucy. So true. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Well, it's the window. The window is ajar. It's more than a jar, big man. I hope someone got rehired for that anti-blunder. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense because obviously they're saying words. But they just, it is funny. It's a funny bit. I enjoy that. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here. But there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Okay. If I am not mistaken, there are 2 more things we need to do. We need to go to Eldune's house. And then we go to the awesome park. It's so sad that you can't play Doom on that save. Finally, Doom has met its match. Anyone here want to squish me the way the safe squished the bullet? That would suck, though, because then you're trapped in the safe forever. But you would be trapped in there with some cool evidence and a cat. That's the face of someone who made a discovery. She's so fucking cool. Love me discoveries. That's true. Ace Attorney is very good at translating jokes from the Japanese rendition into the, into English. How did you know? Because I'm clever. Eldun and Maractus are like this. Trust. That's canon. That's canon. Congratulations, Mrs. Capcom, for confirming that. Next, you'll have us analyzing face prints. Apollo just goes like this. Emma, find my evidences right now. She's so fucking mad. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Okay. Another... Oh, wait. Oh wait, no, we would just give her the evidence, hypothetically. Yo, check this out. Also, not cool game. Not cool game. It did just call these women sandals, but I actually have sandals that... Well, they don't look like this. They don't look like this. They're a completely different color. But if they were a different color... the heel was too big. No, fuck it. I would probably not wear that. Unrelated, but I installed Worms 3D after watching your video about it. Let's fucking go. Another Worms 3D fan made. Let's go. Let's go. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for example. Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you'd know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I think I remember how this goes. Hang on. Yeah. Get evidence. Apollo, that's a clue! Apollo, stop being stupid. No, I wish you could just get Worms 3D, right? Because wait, did he say no clues here again? Does he not know? Is he stupid? Could this be a print? Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print? Apollo looking at the clue. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Trucy, I don't know about this one. I think we should just put this back. This ain't evidence. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. This would be a vital piece of evidence. Oh. Hell yeah. Because now we can go dust mode. Hell yeah. Apple Justice. It fell on his head. That's why he's like that. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what if his hair's in the way? But it wouldn't be. Because he's fucking... Look at him. He has, like... I hate dust. I don't want it getting in my home. Oh no, that's the thing. The police didn't take toe prints of the people involved in the case. So that's why we have to, like, compare it to the one we found on the shoe. Good point. Maybe we should ask her. Get some expert advice. Why is expert in quotation marks? That's not cool. Yes, Worms 3D is on GameCube. Weirdly, Worms for Mayhem isn't on GameCube. This might be the same person. Oh wait, I'm not. My bad. Emma is a real expert in pose. This is why she failed her fucking exam. Emma, get your shit together. Wakey, wakey. I need the... Hey, Emma, can you compare the toe print to this knife? Trust me. Just trust me. The Ace Attorney police have beaten the toe print allegations. Oh, the print on these is nice and clear, too. That makes our job easier. Can you analyze it for us? No. Of course. Hang on. She sent us to the Shadow Dimensional. Bingo! Just like Cody! That's what Cody says when he does EX Zonk Knuckle. He goes, bingo! And then he's +3 on block, and he's a monster. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or, do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. I think I know, buddy. I think I know, Buster. Well, thank you, Emma. But I think I know where we go now. Okay, we go to... Is this it? Am I right in saying we go here? No! Huh. That's weird. I thought we did go there. I might be stupid. Shit, I was so sure. I was like 100% sure I knew where the fuck I was going. Oh, wait, my bad. The prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I'm glad we got a little bit of Phoenix before we had to call it a day. This rocks. I heard you did well in the trial today. I need to watch more of those videos. A friend of mine plays Mii Brawler, and she makes the character look so fun. It's awesome. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Ooh. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam... He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. Oh, woke Europe? Damn. And to think I was gonna go there. I have to calling my wife to let her know I can't visit her because Europe is too woke. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about that? What they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and I had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Oh, he's so smug. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. Gavin took the woke exam. But what about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. Ooh. Ah ha 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 ha. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. This character's perfect. I love him. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. I love this man. Pats head awesomely. Oh. Okay. He's not here. That's weird. I thought we had to talk to him next. But I might be duped. We do have one more... Actually, oh wait. I'm duped. We have one more dialogue of Emma to get through, don't we? He's such a great character. I love him. That's a big part of what gets under my skin with AA5. Because he's so fucking smart in this game. And then the final case of AA5 kills me. Where he's like, he's just actually an idiot. Like, he doubts himself 24/7 and it's so sad. Oh yeah, we never did this one. Stupid. Oh, I might be fucking up big time. Looking good. Next, to dry the plaster. Phoenix and M. Bison approve you always look cool with the hobo drip. Yeah, I wish he stayed jobless. It would be so good. I mean, I'll say that. As much as I dislike that M. Bison is in SF6, his design is phenomenal. It's so good. That's a good one. Next, the ink. Knowing Emma, she would be like, hey, Apollo, check this out. And she would push the two parts of the shoe together and be like, hee hee hee, it is like it was a tiny shoe. Here goes. So this is Wesley, right? Surely that's Wesley. Oh. What's the nail from? Yeah. Match found. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. Just confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. So do we have anything else to present to her? I don't think we do. I think we have everything. Unless... like we've already... wait, oh, hang on. The bulb's broken. Right, strange. Strange, isn't it? Really? I break bulbs all the time. My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh? You're very bright. Don't be silly. I still think it's kind of odd. Oh, we kind of already showed her this, but I don't think there's a... Science is amazing. It is, isn't it? I've never felt so alive. I don't know about science, but this is a major lead. Oh, wait, we also have... Oh! Detective Sky, I was wondering about this. Act Trucy, wait. What? This bullet was inside the... Oh, wait, we have to hide this. We have to keep it top secret. Huh. That's odd. I'm actually not sure where we go from here, funnily enough. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, even. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man. Now I'm all in a funk and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Oh, wait, you're right. He would know more than anybody. Wocky, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad. So cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Haha. Don't worry about it. Arrests your wife. Do we show him this? Some kind of x-ray? Wait, that's right, Wocky, it's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. A bit much from it. Yeah, I get you. Like, I think Wocky's great. I feel like the first time I played this game, I found him really annoying, but God, he grows on you. Where it says nurse, it's signed at Alida Tiala. Huh, you lawyers do your homework. So you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So, could you tell us a bit more about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, I'll tell you. How we met if you want to know so bad. No, I love his jacket. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, pulled me off to the docks. The Maractus Clinic? That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alida Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies. Mr. Kitaki, according to your chart, you have been infected by fungus. Yo, Kitaki, how's it hanging? By the way, you have the ailment. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave, if you marry me. Oh, so that was the proposal? You know it, an oath of love, right there in the hospital room. Oh. Just like that, the op was done. And we were out of there. See you later, bye. About that all. Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report, I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said. Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't learn about the bullet until didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup? No, yeah, Mario is Fungario. I did that off stream. Immediately after we finished up episode 4, I was like, hee 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 hee. I felt like being evil. Oh, he's got... Wocky, I'm sorry. You've been infected with Worms 3D. Figured I could get that cat pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. You're fatter. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Over my dead body. Funny story. I spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG, and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day a leader and I start the next generation of the Kitaki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail for my sake. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. What if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one more thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. This fucking guy. Okay, now I think I know. What do you mean, Fungaria? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Internet parody Mario just had a tasty treat. There we go, this is what I was thinking of. Mr. Eldine. Eldine? I don't know words. We've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trucy doll? Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. Sniffle. Aw. Mr. O'Doon, is everything okay? I'm just, Sniffle, so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. O'Doon. Oh, I know exactly what we gotta fucking show him. Where is it? Walkie's chart. Mr. Aldoon, could you take a look at this? A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking those from clinics. 5x fire weakness. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Aldoon? What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. A bad dude. All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Oh my god, I remember this. He's going fucking doctor mode! Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way, it's like he's a completely different person. Oh no, he's hard! But according to this chart, this Waki Kitaki fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can see that you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels, kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc would be eager to fiddle with. I love Eldoon, he's great, he's such a great character. It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. She has an outsmarted bullet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year, tops. But Walkie's operation was already a half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table. Just great. Maractus's dilemma. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table, and he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair. Despair? About the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Kitakis, you bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skits the operation, and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before its heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful. And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die. There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gangs' turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it doesn't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldude? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you? I wish. Damn. I wonder if you could pull the bullet out of a magnet. Like, you don't even operate on him. You just hold a magnet up to him and it's just like... Yeah, no, this case grew on me a lot. I mean, we're not done. Next time we'll do the trial. But, like, I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world. So, Waki, he's real lucky to be alive even now. Like, I think the first trial is nothing special. But the 2 investigation days are really solid. I like them a lot. This chart, look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right, this operation was how they met. The problem is, she knew. She knew about Waki's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell her? She's trying to marry into the family. Ooh. What were you thinking, Alita Tiala? To be continued. Hello. Oh. Save your current progress. I think we're going to leave it there. Well, I mean, we have to leave it there, because I've already gone a little bit over time, but God. This case is slept on big time. I like it a lot. Return to games menu. Thank you. This game's so fucking good, honestly. I'm gonna have my dinner now. Indian takeout. Can't wait till Xmas for the skirts. Oh my god. Both of those is awesome. Because Indian food is phenomenal. We don't have a good Indian place near us and it kills me. Funny story. Like, every time I go to the UK, I try to get Indian food because there's a lot of great Indian places there. I went to a really good one in Bristol. No, I know. I'm sorry. I might stream tomorrow. Maybe. I haven't fully made my mind up. Maybe. I'll kind of see how things go. We might do like a short Stardew Valley stream or something. Because, like I said, I won't be streaming next week. But this was great. I'm glad, because I know the last Ace Attorney stream was a little short as well. So I'm glad that we did like a full-on one. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah. I mean, I will also say that the next case is one of the most slept on in the series. But that's just me. But yeah, I had a great time. We'll call it there. And I will catch you potentially tomorrow, but most likely in 2 weeks. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. I had a great time. Bye.